Hello, all, and I'm so happy to invite you to the first session on the Cinnameric Conversations. Welcome to Cinnameric Conversations. Now I have with me Jit. He has own multiple faces in his past avatar. A wonderful leader from Sri Lanka and a genuine friend of HCL. And in this conversation, Jit, I wish to understand how you have been able to work across various cultures. Welcome to the session. My first question to you, Jit, is in your vast experience, you would have come across various nationalities. You would have worked with different cultures. Tell us some interesting incident and some insights that you got from this incident.
Thank you, Srimathi. It's really a pleasure to talk with you again, and I'm honored to be on this chat with you. Experience and learnings come mainly from the hospitality industry in Sri Lanka, where I was involved to a great extent in my career, dealing with different cultures. We had once an incident that comes to my mind is a Italian engineer who was working with us, and Italians, they're very, very exuberant, and they are very vocal, they are very, dramatizes everything that comes their way. So over a casual conversation over dinner one day after work, we had an occasion to celebrate and we were having chat. I knew he was a football fan, and I tried to be a little smart by trying to talk football with him and name the wrong club. This guy went bananas because that was his rival club, and basically they would do anything to kill that club. So wrong place, wrong thing, and I knew the learning from that was, even when you're joking, be very sensitive because this guy he took it very badly. On that experience was to get to know them as quickly as possible, know the nuances, know what is very sensitive, because sometimes words can hurt more than anything else. So sensitivity was something that I've always kept in my mind when I dealt with people. Ultimately, they're all talent that comes into our pool, and we need to work together. So it has been an interesting experience working with all these guys, and I have learned a lot from them as well. But now in our cultures, we are not very blunt and we are not very frank. We like to say things nicely, although it's bad news, we give it in the most nicest way. But sometimes these guys are upfront, they are very candid, matter of fact.
What would be one or two advice that you want to bring to the table?
One thing is the title you gave this conversation, Cinnameric. Cinnamon. We are indigenous to cinnamon in Sri Lanka. Turmeric is a 4,000-year-old ingredient in India in the Vedic culture and with the treatment. So cinnamonic is the combination. It's a lethal combination. Cinnamon can't be turmeric can't be cinnamon, but together it's a lethal combination. And I think that's the message. And what I would advise is, even though we are cross cultures, cross countries, we come from different backgrounds, ultimately we work for the HCL brand. It is HCL. I am a HCL family member. Wherever you meet me, in a railway station, post office, 5-star hotel, airport, I am an HCL member. Right? The value of the brand, that we live the brand in our day-to-day lives, in our work ethic, in our approach to each other, the mutual respect we show, our engagement with the customers or even outsiders. Ultimately, who are not directly involved in the business, they know he or she is an HCL person.
Thank you. So, to summarize what you said right now in 2 lines is, number one, the HCL as a company should promote a sense of belonging.
Exactly.
Employee, no matter whether the person is from Sri Lanka or an expat to work here, there must be a sense of belonging to HCL Sri Lanka, the pride of the company,
exactly,
responsibility that HCL holds, which is very important. And the second, as employees, people should work based on mutual respect. The common ground must be on mutual respect.
Exactly.
And the compassion that they bring to the table to listen to each other and is the way to grow.
Correct.
If both can come in like the cinnamon and turmeric together, then it stays successful. Thank you so much, Jit, for this 2-question session on cinnamon and turmeric, and the first step that HCL has taken to build its operations in Colombo. Thank you so much.